Hi guys, welcome back to my solo Let's Play series for 7 Days to Die. We are currently on episode 12, and today is supposed to be a dog day. I haven't had any dogs, but I did have, I think, 2 roaming hordes overnight. A couple of them may have died downstairs. Can't say for sure unless there's a corpse on the spikes, but I did certainly hear them coming through. See. Yeah, there's some damaged spikes there. So it looks like they came through at a bit of an angle going that way to the southeast. So, as an example, back in Alpha 14.8, I noticed that roaming hordes can interfere. You may not get any dogs if you've had roaming hordes. That is not always the case, but I have set myself up for a fair bit of crafting. I crafted, or set to craft 2,400 cobblestone rocks, but it's almost 20 minutes worth of crafting, so this has been crafting all night long. And I decided to make up 10 more of the wood spikes, because I'm slowly going to have to get enough to probably at least put a single layer outside of these ones, since these don't seem to slow the zombies down nearly as much as they should. And unfortunately, I'm not sure where they all ended up congregating after they went under me, but they, even being this close to the ground, they did not detect me. I usually recommend at night, if you've got zombies nearby or roaming hordes or screamers, is you want to make sure not to open or close any doors, don't jump up and down, basically don't make noise, so don't even open up your forge if there's zombies, whether you're on a base that's at ground level or a little deer stand like this. Just to avoid them hanging around or lingering, you do get a little bit of notification because, oh, wow. Okay. So this side here might be the second roaming horde that we had. They damaged spikes here. Nope, none out front. Okay, so they could have all been from the same one. So I'm patiently waiting to see if any dogs will spawn. But I do need to go out and get wood. So it is extremely tempting. But for now, I guess let's go ahead and eat. Fortunately, this will probably be an uneventful episode. Sometimes I risk going out on dog days, usually out of necessity, more than anything. At some point I will have to go and refill all of my water bottles. I've got 34 empty glass jars now, but still 12 water, so it's not dire need, and chances are some zombies would probably give them to me anyway. So, let's talk a little bit more about my plan. So on the other side of these two are going to be 2 more that are identical. And from there, we will go up and basically build a similar kind of deer stand on top of all of that, with stairways and catwalks going around it, so that we can get around, and then going in between. So basically the plus sign that it's going to make, we're going to have iron bars going down towards the middle so we can shoot through them, as well as either a single or double layer going all the way around the perimeter and iron bars, so that we can attack things on the edge. And then what I wanted to do is actually put a wall and basically try to funnel them in. into the base. And those I will probably build out of wood. I was thinking maybe cobblestone if I've got the materials, but I'm gonna, right now I'm looking at needing on top of the 2400 that I'm making now, because the 1200 will only get us that 3 level on each of them. So that would be another 4800 cobblestone to bring it all the way up to the 6 that I would like. And that's still not even with the base on top yet. And something I have been thinking about is usually people will set up a mine in a snow biome, which I think is over here, but that could just be wrong. That could be easily plains or something else just up the road there. At some point I do have to go investigate that and see about blueberries if it is a snow biome. Having a wasteland right over here. The wasteland is the other one that also provides nitrate for the gunpowder. So what I had thought to myself is if I start a mine, not too close, maybe right around here, and then I can actually go out to the north and out to the west, and I can actually take advantage of the wasteland without having to try and set up a mine in there. Because at this point, I still don't like the puppies very much. They're cute, they're adorable, but man oh man are they not friendly. And with this doing over 50 a swing, I've actually got 2 points in minor 69er, which really helps. And it also helps lower my stamina degradation. So once I get mining tools to 40, I usually try to max this one out if I can, just because it will make it a lot easier. The steel smithing, I do want to try and get to the point where I can make mechanical parts, but I have to get my tool smithing to 30 and construction tools to 50, which usually isn't hard. The tool smithing, at 26, almost there to where I need it to be. I will probably not take concrete mixing until I can get a reliable source for mechanical parts. And as an example here, if I look at what the wrench requires, it requires 4 mechanical parts and 12 forged steel. So either I have to make those, get lucky and loot them out of a car or a shopping cart, or I have to be fortunate enough to find a wrench. And nothing has spawned just yet. And for the most part, I've had the forge running all night, last night. And I haven't had a screamer yet, but the hordes are starting to get big. They're getting to be about 12 or 13 per wandering horde. So they are starting to add up quickly. And anyone who hasn't really played Alpha 15 all that much, as an example, once you get to a point where you're starting to see cops and feral zombies in your 7th night horde, you will, when you get a screamer, as an example, when she screams, she will also ramp up the enemies that spawn. So she could scream, and instead of just summoning, 2 crawlers and a couple of the regular zombies, you could have a cop or a feral zombie spawn in. And I only know this is in another world that I was playing by myself. I'd set up a mine, and I'd gotten to the point where I had 2 concrete mixers going and 4 forges. So I had put them in my mine to lower their heat, and I didn't realize one had spawned. I actually forgot to check, the F1 log under the console, and I actually went up top to go get back on my mini bike to go back home. She screamed, and when I didn't kill her quick enough in the second scream, there were actually 2 cops that spawned in, and those were so much fun to deal with during the day because, you know, they obviously don't run, but at the same time they spit acid at you. They actually did some damage to the entrance that I had for my mine. So what I usually recommend is to sort of do minimal defenses. Don't necessarily kill a lot of enemies early on, because on your day 14 horde, if you did well enough to end up with cops, you know, you may be ill prepared. God forbid a screamer senses you and you don't realize it. She could scream 2, 3, 4 times before you get her. So you could end up being in for a world of hurt, and those cops, particularly a wooden base like this, they will destroy a single upgraded wooden block in just one bout of vomit. So you could very easily find your base being in tatters. So, fortunately, as I'm not going to be going out and doing too much today, I figured I would take some time and actually, you know, sit and explain things. Oh, I am so tempted to go after those trees right over there, because I really, really, really need that wood. But I don't want to be stupid either. You know, I died once, and I actually looked back on that. Dehydration. It will kill you. So I had eaten food, but I had forgotten to drink something. So, yeah, that was a fun day. So I'm hoping not to die again, because I'm just now getting back up over 100. Okay, this will be stupid. I'm sure this will bite me in the butt, because this is when they're going to spawn. It's when I leave base. I just know it. I'm going to go for those trees right over there, because they are close, and I can get my butt out of dodge if I need to. Probably not fast enough, though. I scream. Oh shit. There they are. Alright, I'm gonna try and lure him back to the house. Or not. So there's 2 of them. Whew. At some point I will have to go and deal with them though, because I don't know when they will despawn. That's where they ended up stopping. Ooh. Spawned. Okay, so it's just those 2. Okay. Okay, so let's go deal with our friends. So this will sound incredibly stupid to me probably later. But what I'm gonna do... I'll take care of you first. Oh shit. I has been spotted. Run! Run as fast as your little legs will carry you. Jump! Let's go get the other one. Come here, buddy. Ah, shit. Okay, I don't like dealing with the dogs, mostly because in a foot race, you cannot necessarily outrun them. Your best bet is to hopefully spot them and have a head start. Alright. Okay, those guys have been dealt with. Okay, so now I know it's safe to go out again. Okay, all my cobblestone is crafted. Okay, I need 240 frames, and I do not have enough plant fibers. Bloody hell. Okay. Well, I do have to widen this. Oh shit, there's a screamer. Okay, she's dead. Screamers are good because they do sometimes have good loot on them. Not always, but sometimes. And yes, I know I could be getting more fat, but I want to get rid of these as quick as I can and get upstairs because a new screamer could spawn at any moment. Okay, so that finally turned itself off. I need 20 more clay to make 6. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So we will get this finished off, and then we will probably turn it off for a little bit so the heat map can dissipate. Or, well, heat generation. Let's make up 20 more wood spikes. And back to grass gathering. So, when you see the, like if you're in your base and the dogs run past you, they don't die on the spikes. I do recommend to go and deal with them, only because, you know, if you spend your whole day in your base, you could be doing any number of things, and you could forget what direction they were in, and the last thing you want to do is run face first into them. And not that, you know, they're camouflaged or anything like that. But at a long enough distance, you might not, you know, if let's say they had gone up to the top of that hill and passed a little bit. If I'd gone back out there to go and get more stone, I wouldn't have seen them. So I could have come up on that side of them and had them just jump me. So, you know, things can end up ending badly for you. Alright, does that give me enough now? 240. No, now I'm short on wood. Frickin' hell. Alright, so we'll go ahead and speed this up, and I will see you guys when I get back to base. Alright guys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and get those cobblestone frames crafted up. 240. Alright, so it should be a nice peaceful evening, and we will see about getting back to our crafting the new base tomorrow. So I will go ahead and end the episode here, since There really is not going to be too much going on until tomorrow morning. So remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.